Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Yatmi Kalsum Rohaniah and my partner is Hasanah. We are here and we are going to do role play and dialogue as Helena, Hermia, Lysander, and Demetrius from Shakespeare, A Midsummer Night Dream.
Hermia, having discovered Demetrius after losing Lysander, and enters the clearing with Demetrius. Puck is surprised to see the woman he saw earlier with a different man from the one he enchanted, and Oberon is surprised to see the man he ordered Puck to enchant with a different woman. He realizes that a mistake has been made and says that he and Puck will have to remedy it. Hermia presses Demetrius about Lysander's whereabouts, fearing that he is dead, but Demetrius doesn't know where Lysander has gone. And he is bitter and reproachful that Hermia would rather be with Lysander than with him. Hermia grows angrier and angrier, and Demetrius decides that it is pointless to follow her. He lies down and falls asleep, and Hermia stalks away to find Lysander.
Dark night, lit from the eye his function takes, the ear more quick of aversion makes. When it doth impair the seeing sense, it pays the hearing double recompense. Thou art not by mine eye, Lysander found, mine ear, I thank it, brought me to thy son. But why unkindly didst thou leave me so? Why should he stay, whom love doth press to go? What love could press Lysander from my side? Lysander's love, they will not let him bite. Fair Helena, who more engild the night than all the various and eyes of light. Why seek'st to me? Could not this make thee know the hate I bear thee made me leave thee so? You speak not as you think, it cannot be.
When Hermia is gone, Oberon sends Puck to find Helena and squeezes the flower juice onto Demetrius' lips. Puck quickly returns, saying that Helena is close behind him. Helena enters, with Lysander still begging his undying love to her, still believing that he is mocking her. Helena remains angry and hurt. The noise of their bickering wakes Demetrius, who sees Helena and immediately falls in love with her. Demetrius joins Lysander in declaring this love. Lysander argues that Demetrius doesn't really love Helena. Demetrius argues that Lysander is truly in love with Hermia. Helena believes that they are both mocking her and refuses to believe that either one loves her.
Lo, she is one of this confederacy. Now I perceive they have conjoined all three to fashion this false sport in spite of me. Injurious Hermia, most ungrateful maid, have you conspired? Have you with this contrived to bait me with this foul derision? Is all the console that we have to share, the sister foes, the hours that we have spent when we have cheated the hasty devoted time for parting us? Is it all forgot? All school days friendship, childhood's innocence? We Hermia, like two artificial gods, have we our needles treated both on one flower, both on one sample, sitting on one cushion, both warbling of one song, both on one key, as if our hands, our sight, voice, and minds had been incorporated, so we grow together, like two double cherry, seeming parted, but yet in union in partition. Two lovely berries molded on one stem, so we two seeming as body, but one heart, two of the first like could inherently do but the one, and crown it with the one crest. And will you rend our ancient love asunder, to join me with in scolding your poor friend? It is not friendly, it is not maidly. Ours as ours I may chide you for it, to I alone to feel the injury.
I'm amazed at your passionate words. I scorn you not. It seems that you scorn me.
Have you not said Lysander as in scorn to follow me, and praise my eyes and face, and made you other love the mistress, who even but now did spurn with his foot to call me goddess, name divine and rare, precious, celestial, wherever speak he this to her he hates, and wherever do Lysander deny your love, sorroweth within his soul, and tender me forsooth affection. But you're sitting on by your consent. What? So I be not so ingracious you, so hung upon with love is so fortunate, but miserable most to love and love. This you should be pity rather than despise.
I understand not what you mean by this.
I do persevere. Counterfeit looks make much upon me when I turn my back. Wink each at other, hold the sweet just up. This sport well carried shall be chronicled. If you any petty grace or manners, you would not make me such an argument. But very well. This part my own fault, which death or absence shall remedy.
Stay gentle, Helena. Hear my excuse. My love, my life, my soul. Fair Helena.
Oh, excellent.
Sweet, do not scorn her so.
If she cannot answer it, I can compel.
Thou canst compel no more than she entreat. Thy threats have no more strength than her weak prayers. Helen, I love thee. By my life I do. I swear by that which I will lose for thee, to prove him false that says I love thee not.
I say I love thee more than he can do.
If thou say so, withdraw, and prove it too.
Quick, come!
Hermia re-enters, having heard Lysander from a distance. So when she learns that her beloved Lysander now claims to love Helena as does Demetrius, she is appalled and incredulous. Helena, who is likewise unable to fathom that both men could be in love with her, assumes that Hermia is involved in a joke that she believes the men are playing on her. And she chides Hermia furiously for treating their friendship so lightly. So Lysander and Demetrius are ready to fight one another for Helena's love, as they lunge at one another. So Hermia holds Lysander back, provoking his scorn and disgust. Hermia begins to suspect that Helena has somehow acted to steal Lysander's love from her, and she summarizes that. Because she is short and Helena is tall, Helena must have used her height to lure Lysander. She grows furious with Helena and threatens to scratch out her eyes. Helena becomes afraid, saying that Hermia was always much quicker than she to fight. So Demetrius and Lysander fought to protect Helena from Hermia. But they quickly become angry with each other and storm off into the forest to have a duel. Helena runs away from Hermia, and Hermia, renouncing her amazement at the turn of events, departs.
Lysander, where do tends all this? Away you Ethiop!
No, he will seem to break loose, take on as you will follow, but yet cannot. You are a timid. Go!
Hang off, Tokate, Tober, vile thing let loose, or I will shake thee from me like a serpent. Why are you grown so rude? What change is this? Sweet love. Thy love, out Tony Tartar, out! Out loaded medicine, hate poison hands. Do you not jest?
Yes, should, and so do you.
Demetrius, I will keep my word with thee.
I walk, I hate your bone, for I perceive. Weak bones holds you, I will not trust your word.
What should I hurt her? Strike her, kill her deep? Although I hate her, I will not harm her so. What? Can you do me greater harm than hate? Hate me? Wait for? Oh me, what news, my love? Am not I Hermia? Are not you Lysander? I am as fair now as I was erewhile. Since night you loved me, yet since night you left me. Why then you left me? Oh, the gods forbid. In earnest, shall I say? I, by my life, and never did desire to see thee more. Therefore be out of hope, of question, doubt, be certain nothing true. 'Tis no jest that I do hate thee and love Helena. Oh me, you juggler, you canker blossom, you thief of love! What? Have you come by night and stolen my love heart from him?
Fine, I fight. Have you no modesty, no maiden shame, no touch of bashfulness? What will you tear impatient answer from my gentle tongue? Fie! You counterfeit! You puppet! You!
puppet. Why so? Right, that way goes the game. Now I perceived that she had made compare between our status. She had urged her height, and with her personage, how tall personage her height pursued, she had prevailed with him. And are you grown so high in his esteem, because I'm so dwarfish and so low? How low am I, thou faint maypole? Speak! How low am I? I'm not yet so low, but that my nails can reach unto thine eyes.
I pray you, though you mock me, gentlemen, let her not hurt me. I was never crass. I have not given all in seriousness. I am a right made for my paradise. Let her not strike me. You perhaps might think, because she is something lower than myself, that I can match her.
Lower! Hark again!
Good Hermia, do not be so bitter with me. I evermore did love you, Hermia, did ever keep your counsels, never wronged you, save that in love unto the mistress. I taught him of your stealth unto this wood. He followed you, for love I followed him. But he had cheated me hands, and treated me, to strike me, spurn me, nay, to kill me too. And now, so you will let me quite go to Athens, will I bear my follow back, and follow you no further. Let me go. You see how simple and fond I am.
Why get you gone? Who isn't that hinders you?
I foolish hurt that I leave her behind.
What? With Lysander?
With Demetrius.
Be not afraid. She shall not harm thee, Helena.
No, sir, she shall not, if you take her part. Oh, when she's angry, she is keen and shrewd. She was a vixen when she went to school, and though she be but little, she is fierce.
Little again? Nothing but low and little? Why will you suffer her to flout me thus? Let me come to her. Get you gone, you dwarf, you minimus of hindering not grass made, you beak, you acorn.
You are too officious in her behalf that scorn your service. Let her alone, speak not of Helena. Take not her part, for if thou dost indeed never so little show of love to her, thou shalt be it.
No, she holds me not. Thou follow if thou dares to try what's right. Of thine or mine is most in Helena.
Follow, nay, I will go with thee, cheek by jowl.
You mistress, all this coil is long of you. Nay, go not back.
I will not trust you. I no longer stay in your crass company. Your hands and mine are quicker for a prey. My legs are longer to run away.
I am amazed, and know not what to say. Things that can we get from the dialogue is the word of life is blind is true. When we love someone, we don't see the cycle or the character of our partner. Like what happened to Helena and Lysander who couldn't deny when love came. Thanks for watching our video and forgive us of any mistakes. So the last we say, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.